Hello, welcome back. My name's Monkey, and welcome back to ARK. So as you probably noticed, I've got a bit of a sore throat, but that's not going to hold us back to doing today's episode. What happened last episode is we claimed another squid. Died quite a few times to that. Didn't take enough scuba tanks. So yeah, that was a bit of a flop and a bit of a sloppy move on my half, but never mind. Also, we managed to conquer the caverns of Lost Hope. Yay! Which was really, really satisfying. Died a few times, but there you go. We had Nina there for the backup and being able to sort of come back out and give us a scuba tank and be able to get straight back in there and claim those artifacts. So that was all happy days. But today's episode, though, is going to be a building one. We are going to be doing the dock on the left-hand side of the pond on over there. I have started building it. Just need to finish it off today. Just thought I'd do it on camera with you guys, just so we can get it crumped off. And also, we're going to be connecting this side over here as well, so everything's joined up. That's sort of the plan for today. There's going to be sort of time-lapsing and getting that finished due to a little bit of a sore throat and me sounding very, very husky. So let's crack on with it, and let's get over to the right side and let's get that finished off. Okay, right, so here, and we're back. We got everything finished up here. Nicely got it, we've got it connected nicely up to the other side now, which is looking absolutely awesome. On these pillars again, we're going to have torches to light up the area. Possibly might have a bit of electronics going on up here with like a light, just for the preliminary area here, so we can get this stone area lit up. But that's pretty much it on that bit there for electronics, or around here for electronics anyway. As we know, we're going to keep the dock being lit up by torches. Just add a bit more ambience, a bit more sort of feels to it. And then we've, as you saw, we build with feeling here. And we lay down some compost bins. There's like large storage bins and small storage bins as well. Laid a few little seats for able to have a nice, lovely sit down and have a look at this extraordinary view. It's looking absolutely epic. So yeah, awesome. We've also painted up the rails just in the nice brick red as well. So if you are copying this sort of thing, we're doing it in the brick red. And basically I sort of widen this, so here is 4. I believe it's 4 anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going into 5 here. Then it narrows back up here again into a 3 wide walkway. So that's pretty much what's going on here. I wanted to have a bit more area here just to move around, able to have sort of things. So if we do land here with our bed, we're not taking up a ton of space, which is absolutely awesome. And also we can come down with the crocs through here and exit on this side here as well. That's looking pretty awesome. So it's time to move over to the other side, and we're going to get the dock finished off for the squid. So I shall meet you over there. Okay, so here we are over the left side. As you can see, this is going to be our squid dock. And you can see that I pretty much got the main core skeleton in. We've got the basin, so to speak, where the squid sits, just in here. This is all finished off down here. Looking really, really nice. Awesome. But nothing should get in and affect our squid. So yeah, we're going to try and get a roof on this now, get all the pillars in, and that's pretty much it, what we need to do, and get this finished off. So, cue the music, and let's get back into this. Sail away, sail away, sail away. That makes me chuckle every time I see that. Bye, fish. Have a wonderful trip. See you laters. Bye. Okay, welcome back. Right, so we've got the squid pen all finished off now. It's looking absolutely awesome. So basically what we've got going on here is we've basically built an extension on to our Moser pen. He's just here, which is looking absolutely awesome. Hello, Moser. Long time since I've come and visit you. I do apologise. I must come and visit you a lot more frequently. But hey ho, I do apologise. Right. So basically what we did was build this nice little walkway over here. Filled it up with a few tables and storage bins. Just to fill up the area, just to make it look like it's sort of something to live, like it's living, something's going on, something sort of happening in the area. That's why I kind of like to build sort of decoratively, instead of leaving these areas like sort of empty, because it just makes it feel like something's actually going on, something living, and really, and something's happening in the area. So, pretty much in a nutshell, it is a replica of this one, apart from that it's slightly a little bit smaller. If you're wondering what this beam is here across here, now you've got to build this, because otherwise you can't do the sloped thatched roof going along the sides, because for some strange reason, when you put this in, it just wants to snap underneath or go backwards, which is a really awkward. So you've got to put these sort of supports in just so you can actually, yeah, basically go all the way down. And if you were to take the support out, that whole entire slope roof would just go forward to the floor. So that's the reasoning why I put these beams in here, just so we can actually build across there. If you're wondering what this little hole is, and if you just sort of, this is your first time watching one of the dock builds, it's basically because when you come here, if I was to build this sort of totally enclosed, I would need to move this back way more. And say, for example, oops, sorry, squid didn't mean to punch it. Oh, no. Turn you around again. Yeah. If you were to come here, obviously, if you were to, as you can see, if you were to build it further back, you would need way more pillars to try and get it to the bottom of the ocean. So that's sort of the reason why I sort of leave it semi-enclosed. Otherwise it's a little bit awkward. We'll just get back into position and we'll start again. Okay, I thought it was going to fall off then. Stop. No. Really? Anyway, enough of me being a clumsy fool. Right, let's get back into it. So yeah, basically, you would need to build it further back to be able to build a platform underneath. Now, if you want to do it, that is entirely your call. But to be honest, I think adding a little bit of a motif in the roof makes it look a little bit more pleasing to the eye. So this is the reason why the holes are in the roof, because basically the pillars, when you're building, if you've got pillars underneath, you can basically it will allow the roof to go all the way over. But if you've not got pillars underneath the roof, it'll do this, and you can't sort of place anything there. So I've added these little motifs into the roof just to make it look a bit more pleasing, add a bit more detail to the build. And to be honest, I don't think it really looks that bad, to be honest. I think it adds a bit more depth to the build, which is awesome. And now we've added the pluses, because here is where basically I couldn't do anything. Now, you're probably thinking, why don't you just build some pillars underneath and build a thing? Well, to be honest, when I was doing the Moser pen, I learned a lesson from it. So basically, if you put a pillar in the way of this tame has a potential to get stuck on it. So yeah, it can make it a bit awkward getting in and out of the pen. So without digressing too much, that's the reason why I've not put anything under here as well, just so we can get this sorted out up here. Well, I heard something. We're getting into battle then. So yeah, it just makes it a little bit more like little bit awkward to get in and out. So yeah, I learnt my lesson from the Moser. So instead of doing that, I just sort of put a little motif in the roof. Anyway, not to digress. So obviously these are not functional, but these are basically just sort of there for like inverted commas water storage and sort of use a bit of your imagination and whatnot like that. We've got large compost bins here, just basically acting as large storage, and then obviously you've got storage bins dotted around the place. Now you're probably wondering why they're not straight. I don't like straight things. I don't like things to be completely and utterly straight. I think it looks boring. I think it sort of takes away from sort of the build itself. I think having it a bit more randomly placed adds a bit more life and feels to the build rather than sort of having it straight and flush against something. Obviously with tables you want them straight and flush against walls because it's a table, but when it comes down to like storage bins and sort of decorative things, you want to place them randomly just so it looks sort of a bit more pleasing. And what else we got going on here? Also, we've added the fences in to make our nice lovely trellises because we like to have the trellis look going all the way around the build. I think it adds a bit more depth and I think it looks absolutely awesome, to be honest. I thoroughly like it, so that's the reason why I'm going to keep putting them in, because I think they just look epic. And again, just all about that feels, that depth to the build and make it look a bit more, it adds a bit more detail to it, to be honest, I think. So yeah, that's sort of my reasoning and my rationing behind that. But apart from that, not really got a lot else going on here. Unfortunately, we don't have enough decorative blocks, which is absolutely shame. So wildcard, more decorative blocks. I don't care if it's got a purpose or not. I just want decorative blocks, not DLC stuff that I've got to pay for, because I've already bought the game twice. So yeah. Anyway, right. Moving on though. Just need your opinion on this, to be honest. Now, I want this staircase to obviously be staggered. I was going to be doing it sort of like this, but because the dock sort of set further back, I thought I'd bring it forwards a little bit. So we've got our first decline here. Now, this is probably where I'm thinking about doing the second decline, instead of just having sort of two stairs coming down and having it like this. I think this looks a little bit steep. So let me know what you guys think in the comments section. That'd be absolutely awesome. Shall we start the second decline here and have it coming from here? It's entirely your guys' call. Even though I'm probably going to be sort of moving it back, I'm not entirely sure. I really don't know what to do with this. This is something which is really scratching my head at the moment. That's sort of the reason why I've not got rails and stuff on here yet. But apart from that, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So on that note, I'll say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.